Yo, we finna start recording this Johnson. Start recording this Johnson. We're gonna review the day, baby. We're gonna review the day, baby. Pretty simple day today. Caught like two pretty decent trades. One was a slight loss just because of a simple mistake, and the first one was a banger. Let me check the percentage on that Bruce Johnson. I lost like $7 on the second one because I didn't take profits like a little sped. Cause I'm a little greedy boy. I was like, damn, we finna go new low day in this hoe. We in fact did not do that. We in fact did not do that. So, wait, shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let me find this. Let me find this. I think it was, yeah, so these cons went, yeah, just about 100%. They went from 0.37 to 0.77. So, pretty fire. Let's just get into the day and go over our game plan type stuff. So what we were watching right here is when we were looking at price this morning, we were in the previous day's range, ended up gapping down below this low here, or previous day low is what I mean, ain't just any low, and breaking pushing this new low here. So what we were watching on the 4-hour was basically seeing if we would break this or reclaim this or chop between these two levels. Now let's go onto the 5-minute, and we can start to get into some price action. So a few scenarios I was looking at this morning. I was at work, is like a pullback to the 0.5, a reclaim of this level, rejection of this level, rejection of this 0.5, you know, come up to previous day low, reject, maybe have a buy the dip. There's a lot of shit, but what we ended up just doing is losing current day open, which is low-key kind of best case scenario in my opinion, because that means I don't have to deal with you know, this shit pulling back, and then I'm just like, damn, is this us? Are we gonna like keep pumping, or what are we doing here? Let's go on the one. Let's get into this. So, you know, like I said, end up losing current day open, get a pretty decent sell-off here. I mean, from current day open down to the point where we had our first green candle, it's $1 sell-off. So what is that showing us? That's showing us that sellers are clearly here. So now what was some scenarios that I was looking at? Now this can look a little confusing here, like it could be a buy the dip. So here's just what I was thinking throughout this whole time. I was thinking, okay, do we come up and do we sweep liquidity, you know, like right here, and then push back down? Well, we got this candle, very strong reaction, and we wicked up. So that's showing me, okay, buyers are right here. We're going to want to look for a longer term retest, either back to current day open or the 0.5 fib of the day. Let's just do this. Throw on this fair value gap right here. Or not this fair value gap, this golden pocket. Fair value gaps just haunt my brain. And yeah, you know, we come down, we pull up, and we kind of make this mini high here. I want to get rid of this 61.8. This high right here. We try pushing this, continuing structure to the upside, and end up getting a very strong bearish candle right here in the golden pocket below current day open, you know, retesting the control point on the way down. This is a one-way soldier, if you guys know your candlestick patterns. So we enter on this, we enter 5 puts on this Jimmy, and let me see what they were. RQ, we entered 5 SPY 516 puts exactly at 10:06:10. So it was actually like a little bit into this candle we entered, technically, but it was because of this candle. I just had to load up my stuff. But yeah, so enter there, 5 puts, type C, and we sold our first puts here, and we sold, well, we sold 3, and then we sold 1 right here, and then we left a runner, and I honestly left this runner for quite a long time here. Definitely probably should have cut once we started to lose the golden pocket here. once we start to lose the control point, that's definitely a good signal to cut, like here. We kind of respected it, kind of chopped, you know, couldn't go lower, ended up like making this higher low here. And then yeah, we ended up cutting our con, just like when we like held this right here. But anyway, now what I'm looking at is I'm still looking at this 0.5 of the day. So we caught a really good move, you know, we caught like 100% right there. Can I drag this? What the hell? Oh, it's locked. The heck? So I'm looking now more at the 5 minute because I understand that the 0.5 is right here. But what I'm really watching is, do we start to break structure to the upside? So I've noticed that a lot of the big moves, you know, you can take like a lot of trades a day just trading the 1 minute, and you could be profitable over time. But I feel like seeing like the 5 minute, the 15, the 1 minute, everything line up, that's where you're going to catch those big moves. That's where you're going to catch those big trades, you know. And you're going to be more successful, more successful more often of the time. I don't know. Sorry, I had to sip this coconut water. But yeah, so I'm looking to see, because here this is just a lower high and a higher low. So what is this? Just like a squeeze like this and a squeeze like that. So I'm not looking at this as a triangle, I'm looking at this just as a squeeze. And I'm looking, okay, let's watch the 5. We close above, and then boom, immediate close back below this high. So I'm like, damn, this is looking like a 69er. 90% failed, 40% entry at a pretty good area too, right at this previous high, you know, right at the 0.5 in the golden pocket of the day. So then I go down to the 1 minute and I'm like, what is our entry model? We want to look for exactly what happened. We want to see a lower low, a higher high like this, and a pullback to said 50% like that. Enter on this candle, and this is where we went wrong today. So as we can see earlier in the day, price really held the 517 level, so we should have had this be our first target right here, like on this candle, because I think I was up about 50% right there. And yeah, I didn't cut because I was waiting for a retrace to this low for some reason, and like the low of day, like to this 516.61. And yeah, I just ended up holding this until this candle because I was like, damn, we're really not breaking this through and we're getting a very bullish reaction. And I ended up taking a $7 loss because I entered 7 contracts right there, all like $2 out of the money. So it was pretty cheap. It was like $100 and some, but lost $7 on that, which kind of sucks because I could have been up pretty decent today. Definitely would have been competing with my day yesterday. But yeah, so mistake not scaling out where I needed to. I was at work, so I'll cut myself a little bit of slack here, but yeah. Then let's just kind of go over the rest of the day on the 5 minute. Those were like my 2 trades here. Just a quick overview. You know, loss of current day open, bearish gap down, rejection of the 0.5 fib, caught 100%, scale. You know, saw price start to buy up, try to push higher. We pulled, swept this high, got a break of structure, got a lower high, entered on the lower high. Could have sold, didn't sell, ended up taking a small loss because of it. You know, pretty basic stuff. Really good at reading the price action though. Anyway, now what we ended up seeing is, we'll just go on the 5 for the rest of this, because I don't really want to go over every single intricate detail, but we can review what price did because it's pretty simple to see here. So we can see on the 5 minute, we get this break of structure, we get this higher low, and then now we started to continue to the upside, making another higher high, and started to approach the current day open right here. So now what we're looking for is, I was looking either for another 69er here, which it was kind of looking like, but we also, as you see, we're getting a hold of the golden pocket to the upside right here. So it was kind of a little tricky. I mental traded some quick puts just like from here down to here, and then another to Ray, I think here, and I don't know how much they went up. Like I said, it was just a mental trade. But looking back, it's kind of shitty. I should have been looking more bullish wise, just because we are changing structure on the 5 minute. Yes, we're still below current day open, but we had a good amount of basing down here in this demand. And like I said, 15 minute, this is a break of structure to the upside. Um, the 5 minute, we're continuing bullish structure. The hourly, of course, was still bearish, but on those lower time frames, we're setting up for that reversal, and we're seeing buyers step in here at this golden pocket. So if anything, I should have been looking to enter on some of these hammers right here, these like dojis, this hammer up. Maybe even go to like the 3 or the 2 minute, enter on, like, look at that outside bar, that's like kind of pretty beautiful right there. And then ride this up to like current day open, and then just leave runners going the rest. And we ended up just continuing that structure and reclaiming this low right here at the end of day. So I mean, yeah, that's really all I have for price action. Definitely a bit bullish today. Like I said, we did gap down. We do have the possibility of getting like a lower high, because technically, structure is now broken. If we go to the extended hours here, as you can see, this is a lower low, lower high, and then I think this was in pre-market. Yeah, this was all in pre-market. Then we got this, so we could set up for another lower high here, pulling back to like the 50% of this gap possibly we could be looking for. We just got to see how we open up tomorrow. But on the lower time frames, it looks like we're starting to get that buy the dip. So we just got to see if bulls can start to reclaim areas like this, other lows down here. Like, let's go to the 15, like lows right here. Can we start to reclaim this? Can we start to reclaim, these fibs here? And if we can start to do that, get some basing down here, this could be a larger draw in liquidity right here. And we could see something like this, where we retest this, and then we end up moving back towards all-time highs again. Or we could, come back and just continue like trading in this range. Or maybe this is the reversal. Like I said, we just gotta kind of wait to see, how we open tomorrow, what price action tells us tomorrow around the levels, and that's just what we trade. We don't try to predict the market. We just act on our edge and everything like that. So yeah, guys, hopefully this helped. I was kind of, going ADHD, jumping around mode, going crazy. But yeah, that's a little quick market review.